then when the parent change, we see the a change in the child. Teaching was always my passion. He used to give us indications with his eyes.
Yeah.
So we only look at the potential of this child and we nurture those potentials. Parents should understand that these are not diseases. First thing the parent faces is denial.
Yeah.
What comes out from this is the anxiety and depression.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Tantrums to Triumphs here at Kydzadda in South Bangalore. Today, we are talking to a founder of an NGO, Sinchana Foundation. Her name is Charitha Kudige. She comes from a business background family, but she's had a transformative experience when she visited an orphanage and she decided to start her NGO in the year 2014. She started her NGO for children, particularly with special needs, and has been recognized for her contributions in various fields. Her dedication has led to notable successes such as having a child move from an autistic school to a mainstream school. And her mission is to continue growing Sinchana Foundation and create comprehensive solutions for children with special needs.
Hi, Deepti. It's nice having me here. I come from a business family, and I remember visiting an orphanage of small children from underprivileged background when I was in college. So that gave me a sense of something that I have to give back to the society. I got married, and just my life was as like any housewife. Later, I started volunteering in one of the special needs schools. And working with these children was very exciting and overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
After 6 months of volunteering, I did my course in diploma in autism, and I got trained myself as a special educator. So from there, my journey began.
Wow, that is fantastic. I mean, I don't think you would have thought that you would have chosen this field, right?
Yes, absolutely. Teaching was always my passion.
Okay.
But then teaching these children, I would end up here. I never thought about it.
Okay. So how did Sinchana Foundation start? How was the inception? What are the challenges that you faced in establishing an NGO for children with special needs?
So as I said, I worked there and got trained myself as special educator. Then I met my colleague. I was working in a similar institution and I met my colleague there.
Okay.
So then she had a small place of her own. Like any employee, there was a stagnant in that organization. So I wanted to grow. I wanted to do better skill development programs for these children.
Okay.
So me and Jaya, my partner, we started Sinchana Foundation in 2014 in her place, in that small place. And today, it's been 11 years and a roller coaster journey.
Yeah, and there's no looking back.
Yeah,
fantastic. How was your first enrollment? I mean, was it overwhelming? Was it what you expected?
Yeah, since we already had experience in this field in earlier institutions. Yeah, the first enrollment was about a CP child, cerebral palsy. So all the parts below his neck was not working.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that was the child who came to us, and yeah, we were so much focused still on him to give him the best.
Yeah.
And we actually succeeded in making him some communication skill development. He used to give us indications with his eyes.
Okay.
So that was really, really one of the success stories or one of the memories that we have still today.
Wow. That must be very hard, right? I mean, to work with children, special needs children,
Yeah.
you need a big heart. And you also need to be strong at that heart.
Here, what we see is the potential the child still has, irrespective of the challenges the child is facing or the limitations the child has. What is the potential? Everyone has potential and they lack in so many areas. So we only look at the potential of this child and we nurture those potentials towards the child's independent living. So that is the vision of Sinchana, and I'm happy to say that we have been over 10 years now. We have trained over 200 plus children and we have a lot of success rate.
Oh, fantastic. It must feel very proud to see them live
Absolutely.
independently after
Absolutely.
what they are going
Absolutely.
through.
Yeah.
Run us through a typical day at Sinchana. How does it work for you? How many kids are there? How much, what happens? We all know how schools work,
Yeah.
but we don't know how.
So Sinchana is a therapy center and a school for these children.
Okay.
So we have age group, children coming from the age group of 2 years up till 18 years. So we have curated different programs for them according to their functionality.
Okay.
So we start at morning 10 and there are one-on-one slots given to these children. They come along with their parents, mothers especially, and here we train the mothers as well as the children. So we do open sessions for these children wherein we suggest the mother to sit along with the child in the session and learn how to handle these children in various environments.
Okay.
So this is one of the USP in our programs, that we not only train the child but we also work with parents.
Okay.
So the parents have this anxiety level of how to handle the child, what is going with my child. So they're not educated anywhere else. So we want to educate them and we empower them.
That is very important. I think a lot of people don't understand that the parents need a lot more support so they can support their neurodiverse children.
We believe in when the parent change, we see the change in the child. So that's what we believe in.
Very interesting. When the parent changes, there is a change in the child. Yeah. That is a very interesting line that you have said, and it is obvious, but it is not. It is something that we don't think of it very deeply. Yeah. So how do you measure the effectiveness of your programs? Like, do you have another process or something?
Yes, we have assessment tools, in-house assessment tools, that we do it every 3 months, quarterly or half yearly, to see the progress of the children. This is in the program level, but the larger impact what we are making on this in the society for these children and their families. We just got recently an impact assessment done from an external team who took the data and got it done, and we have got a very positive result from the parents that their children who were poor in the skill areas, they have moved to very fair, very good skill areas. So they moved from say 0 to 3, 4 levels.
Oh, wow.
So that's the impact we are making on these children and their families.
That is a very positive sign, and I'm sure parents must be very happy with that transformation in their children.
They are.
So, what do you think are the most common misconceptions about neurodiverse children?
One message I want to give away is parents should understand, or anybody in the society should understand, that these are not diseases.
Correct.
They're not diseases that can be cured. So these children have a way of life, and it's always better that we all, maybe not a part of what they are looking at, but then we can try to understand what they are going through and what they want, and we can be in an inclusive world.
Yeah. Okay. That is very important, I guess, that we need to understand.
Yes.
That it is not a disease.
It's not a disease.
Neurodiversity is not a disease. It is just
a condition.
Yeah. And they just tune differently, and we need to adapt to it.
Absolutely.
Excellent. How do you engage the wider community in supporting what you're doing?
So I always say that this is a teamwork. It's not only Sinchana or the special educators at Sinchana. So it has to be a contribution from the parent, special educators, and the mainstream schools. So it's a teamwork. We have designed programs, workshops to conduct in mainstream schools for their teachers to bring in the awareness to recognize these children at an early stage and to make some modifications, simple modifications if they could do in their classrooms to support this inclusivity. So that's one of the programs that we have designed, and we have already done one or two which has the very good response. So we are going to do more of it.
Fantastic. What are the challenges that you face at the moment, like Sinchana? What would your biggest challenges be?
Yeah. The biggest challenge, I would say, is the sustainability and upscaling this programs. Yeah. So here we are not asking for charity being an NGO, but we are looking for partnerships who can support us in a consistent flow of investment to upscale our, the level of programs we do or the workshops that we want to conduct in schools, and even to reach out to rural areas. Rural areas also children are affected. Yeah. So if we can reach out to them and just give them simple sessions on how to handle these children, that would be really, really great.
Yeah, I think the rural areas support is definitely needed. City like Bangalore has quite a few facilities.
Yeah.
But it will be interesting to see how it can be expanded and taken to tier 2
very
cities.
Much needed. Yeah.
Excellent. So, do you think there is like common challenges that families face with all kind of neurodiverse children? So if or are they different?
Two things are very common in parent. The first thing the parent faces is denial. Denial and non-acceptance.
Yeah.
And what comes out from this is the anxiety and depression. And so that's why we have a lot of counseling and guiding sessions for these parents at Sinchana as well. So that is what I told you in the beginning, that we look at the potentials the child has. So that is what we are going to show to the parent also in these open sessions, that in spite of limitation, your child can still do so much.
Yeah.
So that is where there's a hope built in the parents. There's some faith that my child can be independent to some extent. So that is what we want to give to the parents.
So there's a constant counseling that you're doing for parents as well.
Yes.
Trying to keep their morale high.
Yeah.
And at the same time showing the positive signs of these children and showing their strengths. That needs a lot of effort from you and your team.
Yes, I'm blessed that I have a good team.
Yeah. Okay. You're fantastic. So just let's just take a little step back. As a parent, how and when does a parent realize that the child is in that spectrum?
Autism can be diagnosed as early as 18 months.
Okay.
So there are professionals in the doctor fraternity who are pediatric developmental pediatricians.
Okay.
So they will be able to diagnose these children as early as 18 months, 1.5 years. So from then the journey starts. So it's not a magic, or it's not a short-term goal for the parents or the child as well. So it's going to be a journey. So every milestone the child is able to pass, there's a new goal the child has to achieve. Okay. So it's going to be a journey for years.
Okay. What opportunities do you think are there for people to help in terms of volunteering at Sinchana Foundation?
We always welcome volunteers, and we are happy to have them on board.
Yeah.
So we have different departments like admin, account, and programs, HR department. So anybody with their strength and background can come in and help us with their skill sets.
Okay. Fantastic. I think
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people would want to come.
Absolutely.
And,
They're all welcome.
Yeah.
And we also welcome interns. So we
Okay.
speak to colleges. And I think taking up an internship in any NGO is a mandatory to these undergraduate students and graduate students.
Yeah.
So we welcome them also. We want to give them an opportunity, being the young youth of this country, to know about several societal gaps that are there.
Yeah.
And we can't expect government to intervene everywhere.
Yes. Yes.
So the civic gaps, what are there, and how responsible they can be towards all this.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people, even the interns, it will be a very different experience for them.
Yeah.
From what they have learned and as opposed to what the real life has to offer with these children. What has been the most rewarding experience for you? In
the success stories, the joy is when the child smiles and when the parent is just happily going back from Sinchana.
Yeah.
So that's nothing to replace that.
Yeah.
Because we have seen children after therapy calling their mothers Amma, which the mother was waiting from so many years to listen to.
Oh, wow.
So such emotional moments keep happening.
Yeah. Do you take it back home? Like, do you take back that emotional baggage maybe to home? You feel
no, that keeps me motivating to face the challenges that I get on my way.
Yeah.
That's my real motivation, that I want to help more and more children, more and more families.
Yeah.
So being a founder, that is my motivation, and that's that satisfaction that I get. Okay, I'm on the right track.
Yeah. So has your perception changed from what you had about neurodiverse children to what it actually is after you started Sinchana?
Very much, very much.
So what was your perception before?
I never had any exposure in this space earlier, but then I was just neutral. But after getting into this space, I really understand that giving up doesn't take us anywhere. So in spite of the challenges, the child is still doing, and it's learning what we teach them.
Yeah.
Even the child wants to do.
Yeah.
So we all have limitations.
Yes.
Like them, maybe different limitations. But then we always, I personally, that's reflected me in life too, that if the child is not learning, then it's not the child's mistake. It is the teacher's mistake.
Okay.
And we don't give up so easily. We become so creative as special educators in bringing out various strategies on how to make this child learn.
Okay.
If you want a success story, then there's an 80-year-old child with a lot of physical surgeries he has undergone. And he gets a lot of this seizures, that is the fits in his brain. So, but still, the child is non-verbal and he can't communicate his needs.
Okay.
Communication is a very key part, key milestone. So we made a strategy where we asked the parent to get a tab. We downloaded the food items, the toilet pictures, all in pictures, and we trained him to show what he needs. Wow. And he's doing fantastically today.
Awesome. You've got to be creative in this space as well.
Yes. So that's something that gives us that, that energy to bring in a lot of creativity into the activities that we do for these children. And being with children is always fun.
And it's not like a mainstream school that there is one subject taught in one particular way to a group of 20-30 students.
Correct.
Every child is different.
Correct.
And everything has to be tailored according to
their needs. Absolutely.
So there must be a lot of work going in the back.
Yes, lot of work. We record, we do the assessments, we understand the baseline of the child. We also converse with the parents regarding what they expect from us, with the child. And then we curate a goal sheet for them. And then according to goal sheet, we start working with the children. So each child is definitely different, and they have different goal sheets. And that is why our ratio is 1:1 or maximum 1:3.
Okay.
So we don't cater to bigger groups.
Okay.
There's no point. They need that special attention.
Special attention. Yeah, I can totally understand. And it must be a challenge to get special educators.
Yes, it is a challenge.
Yeah.
It is a challenge to get them. And then again, it's all about the sustainability and
yeah,
that's it.
Wow. If there was one message that you want to give to everybody about neurodiverse children, what would it be?
Understand them, go their way to get their, to get them into your world.
Yeah.
Don't differentiate them. So inclusivity is always good, and that's what they need. They look forward for that love and affection from all of us.
Yeah.
It's just that they're wired a little bit differently. That's it.
That's so nice. The work that Charitha is doing is so out of the box, and it's not like she comes from a background of with any family members being in that spectrum. She's doing it voluntarily, and she really is passionate about the work that she does, and it is very obvious in the conversation that we had with her. So do support Sinchana Foundation. Do ensure that anybody doesn't treat neurodiverse children differently. Accept them, include them in everything, and just understand that they're wired differently, and the world will be a better place. The links to Sinchana Foundation will all be available on our channels, and if you really need to support Sinchana, get in touch with them. You can donate, you can volunteer, you can just go observe, learn, help, and I think they are happy to welcome any kind of help and create more awareness. Thank you so much, Charitha, for being here. It was wonderful talking to you, and the work you're doing is fantastic. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.